Hello, my friends. This is Monday, October 5th, 13 hours before my surgery. My surgery is tomorrow morning at 10:30, and I am excited, scared. So many thoughts are going through my head. Am I doing the right thing? How am I going to live like this afterwards? Everybody else that I see on their videos say it's the best thing they ever had done, but that's such a drastic measure. But if I could do it by myself, I wouldn't be here right now, 13 hours before surgery for it. So I've got to be at Henry Ford Hospital by 8:30 tomorrow morning, and my surgery, like I said, is at 10:30. And my husband's coming with me, and all my children except for my son. My son has to work, and he can't really afford to be off, so he's going to go, and they're going to call him and tell him how I'm doing, of which I'm sure I'm going to do fine. I'm going to do fine. And so my husband's going to stay with me during the surgery and during the day, and then that evening he's going to go home, and my 20-year-old or 22-year-old, my Lacey, she's one of my girls, and she's actually a patient care technician. She just finished and graduated from Dorsey School, Dorsey College, from being a patient care technician, which is like a nurse's aide, except more involved. They can do EKGs and blood draws. There's all kinds of things that they do, as well as the normal nurse's aide things, but it's a lot more intricate. I think what they're doing is they're going to do away with the LPNs, bring in the patient care technicians to work with the nurses. So anyways, she's going to stay with me overnight and help me out and everything the first night. And she wants to stay the second night too, but then my oldest daughter, she wants to come too. So because my kids love me, I am very, very fortunate. I am very blessed that my kids love me as much as they do. And so actually, my oldest daughter's probably going to stay with me the second night, but see, she's got a medical background too, because she went to the Army and she became a combat medic. So she could throw me over the shoulder and run through the field with bombs exploding and stop gaping wounds from bleeding out on the field. But she's going to be there and be my comfort. And so I have it all worked out that my kids are going to smother me with wonderful things and take care of me, and I know I'm going to get through this. I'm just so nervous. And you know what really is astounding, totally astounding, sometimes we amaze ourselves of what we can accomplish without ever thinking that we can. I thought my days of losing anything more than 10 pounds was by myself was past, and I've proven myself wrong. Going after this, my surgeon said I needed to lose 10, possibly like 12 pounds before my surgery. I've actually lost 31. It still just floors me that I was able to do this on my own. But what I had to go through to get there, and the terror of going in there and have the nurse coordinator say, "I'm sorry, you haven't lost weight," or whatever. And after it's taken me, I know I've told everybody, it's taken me 16 months to get to this point. And I did not want to have anybody tell me that I didn't lose enough to meet my requirements and be able to have the surgery. So I have to do this to save my life, because my life was going down the same the same path that everybody else in my family, including my mother, who passed away from obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, insulin dependent, you name it, and she ended up having a heart attack and triple bypass. Then a couple of years later, she still died of another massive heart attack. So I don't want to go down the same road. I want to see my kids grow up. I want to see them married off and have children of their own, and I want to see my grandchildren grow up. I want to be there for them. So this is what I have to do, and I'm very excited. The liquid diet, oh my God. I had Hell Week for liquid diet. That was the worst thing that I've ever gone through, the first, I'd say, 4 days of it. The last couple days hasn't been as bad. I changed my protein shake from, I was doing EAS with some flavorings in it that at one time seemed really good, but this week it was like, oh my God, I'm going to throw up if I have to eat another one of those. So I went up to the Edge Nutrition Shop, and I got some lean dessert, new or fresh cinnamon roll. I think that's what it's called, fresh cinnamon roll. Oh, that was such a wonderful change. That was so good. And then my husband took pity on me because the liquid diet with the broth, store-bought broth, is gross, 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 gross. I mean, it is the most sucky, evil thing that they ever put out on the market, in my opinion. So my husband, who used to be a certified chef, and in fact I used to be only like 118 pounds when we got married, go figure, look what happened to me, and he's fed me happily for a lot of years. But anyways, he cooked off some homemade chicken broth for me, and oh, it was just heaven sent. That was so wonderful, and it was so good. And it's got me through then this last couple days, which I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it, but I have. Everybody does. They all said, stick with it. You'll be strong. You'll do it. You'll be amazed. And yes, here I am. And I never, at the beginning of this week, my stomach hurt. It burned from being empty and doing the little bit of stuff. It didn't last long enough with me. You know, your body's used to eating a lot more, obviously, a lot more. That's why we're in the predicament we're in. So I just wanted everybody to know that I'm healthy, happy, and I'm going to have it done in less than 13 hours. And, oh, I'm going to do a stand-up before and after body shot. And let's see. This is the front. The side. And this is after 31 pounds. Back. And I guess that's good enough. So I will give you guys an update. My daughter's going to bring her laptop with her camcorder or webcam attached to it. She's going to bring it to the hospital to video me there before I go in and after I come out, and I'll do an update for everybody. So thank you, my friends, and I'll see you on the losing side. Bye.